Do you attribute kind of what happened or didn't happen offensively this weekend to their pitching staff clearly very good, and a couple of your big guys kind of not having the series they would maybe normally have?
Two good teams just went at each other. They threw the ball exceptionally well. They pitch well. Historically, they pitch well. They're doing it. I don't know about the entire season. Obviously, we prepped before it, and we saw it firsthand. The starting pitching was really good. Wu was really good today. All three of their starters were really good. A lot of different pitches located, changed speeds, had a clear plan, executed their pitches. Bullpen was really good. They've got different looks down there. Again, outside of a few innings, they pounded the strike zone, and I think that's a really big part of it. It's two good teams win each other, and we talk about they just got us in a couple areas that typically we get other people in. We were together. We were fighting our tails off. Preparation was good. Effort level was good. They just they threw more quality strikes than we did. Both teams played pretty clean defensively, and they were able to execute a little more consistently on offense. And like I said, some combination ace of their ability to make pitches in big spots. But that being said, we do have higher expectations with when we get opportunities to deliver more than we did this series, and we will, and we have, and we will, and but tip of the hat, and we'll figure out how to get back on it.
So those opportunities, do you just kind of chalk up like that as being part of baseball? Is there anything that needs to change in those runners and scoring?
No, I mean, listen, this is one of those things where, the game tests you. It actually is paints even clearer a picture of when we're going well, which is a lot of the time what we do to help us win baseball games. And we've done that a lot. And we're going to do it again. It also proves conversely when you get into, face a club that's well-rounded in a lot of different areas like that club is. That's a good team over there. They played really well. They played good baseball the whole weekend. But that's what, series are, figuring out the nuances of those series and where those edges are. And, we've won a lot of series. We're going to continue to win series, but just crystallizes like, you got to throw strikes. You got to execute with quality strikes. And when you get your opportunities against especially, teams that have more consistent pitching, and way easier said than done. I'm not sitting here saying it's easy, but we can't alibi it either. We got to figure out a way to continue to take those good at bats, and sometimes we still do that, and you don't get rewarded. And a couple of times that happened in the series too. So it's a combination of things. But there's no concern on my part at all. We just get back to playing our game. We know what that looks like, and we'll be ready on Tuesday.
What do you think of King?
I thought Michael was good. I mean, listen, you look up and you go, no hits. And then, they popped him and put some swings together. And but overall, I mean, listen, he had the punch-out stuff. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Just a few mistakes, and I haven't looked at him, so maybe they weren't mistakes. Maybe it was just really, really good hitting. I don't know in a couple of situations. But, the one pitch that got out there on a Rosarina, and maybe the pitch to Tavares, but I thought Michael King. He's always going to give us a chance to win a baseball game.
Gavin in left today. He obviously had that ball kind of tailing away off Rowdy. What did you just think of him in left, and what went into that decision to use him there? Is that something we could see more?
Multiple decisions. You can see it more. We'll play it by ear. It was a combination. I mean, we have basically occupied the DA spot between Louie and Gavin. And we clearly like both their bats, so we want them in the lineup. To Ace's question earlier, they've been pitching really well, so it's and also an opportunity. I mean, we got a really good player in Iglesias that we face a ton of righties, so it made sense. Day game, get Manny off his feet a little bit, get him a DH, get Hosey in there, reward us 2 knocks. Just we'll find a way to help you win a baseball game or do something to contribute to give you a best chance. So I put Sheetsy in left field. I think he's played well all year, when he's gotten the few opportunities he's had. I don't know how many players. I don't know what the catch probability was. I don't imagine it was too high. I saw the replay, and it, a line drive over your head off the wall. It's kind of how many people are making that play. When it shoots past him, maybe that's optically not what you're looking for. But, it wasn't like, oh, my gosh, he should have made that play. Actually, I think he's played really solid defense and done what he's supposed to do. He's thrown to the right base, and I think he's more than capable of being a good defender for us.
What was your view on the ball that Tatis ran 90 feet for? And then it was originally ruled a double and then changed to an error.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get in the official scoring business. I can tell you live, it was. I looked up and about an inning later, it was like, where did our error come from? And then I was like, and I went through the game and I was like, I'm still having a hard time finding where the error came from. And then I went, oh, I guess it's that play. I'll leave it at that.
Every once in a while, a play
Spoils you.
Every once in a while, a play comes up where the pitcher, man, he's trying to make a play, but like Michael could have got out of that inning, and you could tell that afterward he was clearly like maybe he shouldn't have touched that ball. Like, what is your view when you see those like where if he'd let that go, Xander probably gets it, and it's the end of the inning there, the one that went.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, he's an athlete. Ball's coming right back at you. Your athleticism, your training comes back into play. Make a play. That one's different than like a clear ball that you can make a decision on. But that was like, I got to make it's coming at me. I got to go chance make a play. It wasn't always like, oh, let it go. I know where our defender's at, which can be a challenge too. But hey, he just tried to make a play, hit off his glove, and you talk about a few of the breaks. I mean, Louis smoked the ball off the pitcher the other day, went right to the second baseman. That one didn't. So, part of baseball.
You have a rotation for Toronto?
We'll get it to you. Yeah, I don't expect it to change dramatically, but we'll get it to you.
What can you tell us about Darvish's plan, and will he travel to Toronto?
What I can tell you is he's going to continue to work on, throwing and getting some other things taken care of, and he will not be pitching in Toronto. So. That's a question for him. It's nothing that medically they've come up with. I mean, I think he sometimes just wraps it. I don't know, maybe he's got a blister on his. It'd be irresponsible for me to speculate. All I know is there's nothing medically that they've brought to my attention that says, hey, Jackson's compromised in any way, shape, or form.